Got to put the ones up for the tribal chief. Mic check. Check the audio. Demon team. Preview and prediction show WWE Bash at Berlin 2024. Yeah, audio's fine. You would know what it is, man. Here for a good time, not a long time, and that off the back of the stream I just did half an hour ago. So I'm probably not gonna wait, man. I waited. I left the thing on 5 minutes while I was doing stuff. See if anyone has dropped in, and that's fine. No one's dropped in. So get on with the show because we got the watch along to do. Saturday, football's on at the same time. Busy weekend, loads of stuff to do and stuff like that. So yeah, I was gonna, like I said, man, I was gonna run this pre-recorded. But I'll just yap on pre-recorded. That's actually much easier to just do it live. It goes straight up, and then just leave it there, man. But we'll see about that for the future, and you know what I mean? Because when they're trying to preach to the choir, you know what I mean? Big up Morris, what you saying, brother? But yeah, probably zop through this for about 15 minutes and then get the hell out of here, man. Because I can't lie, bro. I can't lie. WWE Bash in Berlin. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna do the watch along, but I'm not expecting anything great, bro. I'm like, actually, you know what's gonna happen? Dead stories, good pay-per-view, move on, terrible Raw, repeat, run it again. That's what's happened so far since the beginning. That's all I'm expecting. So it's a shame that they don't want to put much effort into the storylines and stuff like that. The Raw is becoming a house show with added oomph every now and again. Some stories are dragging on, like CM Punk and Drew just fighting over a bracelet still. Some matches haven't had a good build. But, you know, I'm used to it now. But the way they treat these pay-per-views abroad seem to be glorified house shows, unless Roman Reigns is there, and then maybe you get a bit more. But it is what it is. Big up Andy in the chat. So yeah, man, we'll start with this match. The WWE Women's Tag Team Championships is on the line. Isla Dawn and Alba Fire take on Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. So I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, the last time it was at the live PLE abroad, these two ladies on the right-hand side lost their title to the two on the left in one of the shock moments of the year so far. And when I gave my opinion on how I felt after it, because it really ruined the pay-per-view for me, I don't think Clash of the Castle was good at all. Everyone's opinion was, well, you know, they're from Scotland, and I don't want to speak on people's personal life and that, but something happened in someone's personal life. I said, listen, I hear that, but what the hell is that got to do with WWE, bro? But this is a product, this is entertainment. This is a show what culminates in storylines, and there wasn't anything there. So I'm expecting it to be a good pay-per-view. I'm expecting this match to be great. Yeah, honestly, nope. The build-up for this has been rubbish. These number one contender matches, they keep having with all the ladies on Raw and SmackDown and stuff. With the same teams and Damage Control are babyface now, but these teams heel, and then Selena Vega gets involved, and then these two WWE champions, the tag team champions, just they spent 3 weeks just interfering with everyone else's matches for no reason, just because, which I always found a bit strange as well. But nonetheless, I'll give my opinion on what I think is going to happen in this match. I couldn't call how it's going to finish. I think if Jade and Bianca don't win the titles, they might as well not go for them again. The titles don't have any. There's nothing to the title. The titles don't have any prestige anyway, and I feel like we was getting somewhere when those two were the champions for a little bit. Not nothing against the other two. Obviously, they were the NXT Women's Champions at the time as well. Still maintain what I said in the first place. NXT Championships, WWE Championships in terms of the tags. Should have had one Women's Tag Team Championship and obviously put that on the line across 3 different brands. Instead of that, they decided to split them up. And as you see, there's not enough women tag teams around to challenge. We still don't have a women's intercontinental title, so that doesn't help either. So, yeah, I'm hoping that something happens here. But I'm going to go Uh, fuck it, I'm gonna go for Jade and Bianca because I feel like it has to happen. Big up Morris says, the making you a comment up, bro. Big up Morris. The last European paper of the year should be a lit one regardless of the card. Burnley should turn up. Nah, man, I don't agree with regardless of the card. I mean, yeah, the crowd will be loud, but I don't think even the last paper of the year. But look how it's last European paper. I don't even know if the Germans are looking at it like that, man. I'm sure they'll be loud. Their football fans are loud, so I'm sure of that. But the card does matter because they'll be loud because they're happy to see their favorites. Just like when I went to AEW last week, the crowd was happy. And to be fair, AEW All In was great. There's only one bad match on the whole card, so um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But hopefully for that anyway. Let's see, we're not. I mean, yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. I mean, say feud, even a feud. I swear, like since they won the title, it's just been them two getting involved in other people's matches. It's a bit weird, man. But I'm gonna go for Bianca and Jay to win. I'm gonna go for them to win. I think they have to. Moving up there, we got the strap match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Here is one feud that needs wrapping up because flipping hell, man, they've been going at it for a minute now from WrestleMania, before WrestleMania, in fact, and Royal Rumble. This feud started in January. It's August. It'll be September in 2-3 days. 9-month feud, no title on the line. Granted, CM Punk was injured in between, so I'll go WrestleMania, April till now. I've enjoyed bits of it. I thought the mic work from Drew. It's been Drew's best work in terms of his mic work. I like that. He's healed it up a lot. It's actually like there's been parts where I've not, especially last week's Raw, I did not enjoy CM Punk talking in the ring, man. He was waffling. Like that's not what I'm used to with CM Punk. He's a top guy on the mic and a decent guy in the ring, but on Raw he was talking rubbish. But this all running out and fighting man for a bracelet's getting silly now. It's not his wedding ring. It's a bracelet, bro. Which, by the way, you keep taking pictures with the girl who made it. Probably not the best thing to do because everyone's just gonna say what I'm thinking. Why don't you just ask the girl to make you a new one? But I have an idea of what's gonna happen in this match. It's a strap match, so the guys are tied together for the whole entirety of the match. I don't mind that, but I have a feeling that they've had one match so far, and obviously Drew won the match. CM Punk's going to win this match because I think they're not going to end this feud here. I think this feud is going to end with one more match, and I think that match is probably going to be like a Hell in a Cell kind of match. So I'm going to go with CM Punk to win this match, which is not what I want. I would like Drew to win and just get out of there, but because they've got no title on the line, they've made it seem like as soon as CM Punk can get that bracelet back, the feud's over. All right, man, do what you want. But I'm sure they will put on a great match. The last match was really good. We loved that. We enjoyed it on the channel. The watch along was cold. So I'm gonna go for CM Punk for the win. Whereas Morris said All In was lit. All In was cold, bro. All In was cold. It actually started pretty flat, and I was like, because there's less people here, I think it's not going to be as good. Then bit by bit, the anticipation moved up and it culminated in one of the best matches I've seen live ever. Maybe the best match I've seen live. The only match I didn't like was the deadest match of the whole time was Mercedes Moné versus Britt Baker. It was dead food. But the crowd didn't even. It was after the CM Punk. I mean, after MJF and Will Ospreay. So of course I didn't expect the crowd to be like that. But jeez, man, they were dead completely. If you heard anyone screaming DMD and that was me. Because yeah, Sting caught me off guard proper, man. I think I probably screamed like a woman, so hopefully I wasn't on record. Big up Zen. Okay, I hear it, bro. Prediction time and that. I think the feud ends at Bad Blood, so Punk get to win here. Yep, that's what I said. Yeah, same thing. I think they end up being one one apiece, and then we culminate in somewhere where, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if the strap snaps in the match or something like that. And then this, well, you know, you think you can get away from me? This is the last time, and you won't be able to get with me. I want you in a Hell in a Cell. Maybe they don't do Hell in a Cell because obviously War Games in November, but they ain't gonna be in that. So Hell in a Cell cage match, something like that. I hope so. I do hope so. The attendance in comparison to last year, based on the amount of seats that were covered, was it's 30,000 less. Last year was 80,000, but then there's a few hundred seats covered up. This year was 50,000 and probably 31,000 covered up. So yeah, that wasn't nice to look at. But let's be honest, once you got into the pay per view, I couldn't give a damn about who was there and where I was. I mean, I told you where my ticket was, and you couldn't have been that far away from me. But where I was, the section I was in, bro. Jeez, bro. Once we got to like them last matches and that, actually early cooking, bro. Especially the Daniel Bryan match, bro. Yeah, man. Here we go, man. Another match, mixed tag team match. Listen, I don't ever look forward to these. I have to be honest, man. With the drought that WWE's been on with the stories and that, this has been one of the better ones. I don't think it's been great since Dom turned, since SummerSlam. I think Dom's been great. I think Liv's been great. I don't know about the Terror Twins, man. I don't know. It's just like when I was preparing for this show, what we're doing now, and I was getting up the posters for each match, and then I got to the card, and I was like, damn, Damian Priest's last match in the PLE was him losing the title. And now his next match is a mixed match tag match, like for no title, not a rematch. We've gone for nothing, not a number one contenders match. He doesn't even seem to care about the title. I think it stinks, man. You know, they're coming out in each other's t-shirts and growling at each other and stuff and throwing Liv into the ring post every 2 minutes. I'm not lying. I'm going for Judgment Day to win this match, bro. Because if Damian Priest and Rhea win this match, then the feud is over. There's nothing to talk about because the only people who are mad are these two. The other ones are happy. Liv's got a title. You know what I mean? They're chilling over there. So I'm gonna go for Dominic and Liv to win this match. No point me going over the storyline. We all know what's going on there. Dom's living his life, bro. We got Andy said Terror Twins for the win. Terror Twins is a terrible name, by the way. Look at that. I know that Michael Coleman trying to make it stick for weeks, but big up Zen. He said one of my friends went all in, and even though he was sat in the nosebleed section, it was a great view and a great price. Now me and Morris went to all in as well. I was sitting like 3 rows from the back. I could see everything, and I was having a great time, man. Dope. Morris said, yeah, it's threw me up with the win. Each other's t-shirt. Seems though they're a couple now or something. Yeah, exactly. I know that they're actually like very close friends in real life because I remember they used to ride together. It was Priest, Rhea, and Matt Riddle. They were the three that always used to be together. Even when you see them on Instagram, there's always them together. So they're close in that, but the wearing each other's t-shirts things is so silly. Like, come on, man, they're not dead. Flipping out. But yeah, Dom and Liv Morgan for the win. That's what I'm going for, man. Let me not use that saying in the chat. 2 more matches to go. 2 more matches on the card seems weird, and I don't know if by the time we get to SmackDown, they'll throw another match on there. But to be fair, every time we've done the overseas PLE, they don't seem to have like more than 6 matches on the card, and this has got 5, so it's probably going to add 1 more on. We'll save that one till oh yeah, they're both championship matches. Might as well go for this one. Actually, no, it's in Gunther's place, isn't it? I mean, Cody Rhodes versus KO, a match that I don't give a damn about. But I'm going to enjoy the match. I'm going to watch the great wrestling between 2 great wrestlers. But as a storyline, there is no storyline. Let me tell you what the story is. I don't have no one to compete against. Kevin Owens, you're my friend. You deserve a title shot. KO says, I don't deserve a title shot. In case you haven't noticed, I've been losing all year long. Oh, but I want you to have a title shot because you're my friend. I don't deserve a title shot. Okay, well then I guess I'll give the title shot to Roman Reigns then. Roman Reigns, after all he's done, fuck it, I'll take the title shot. That's the story. That's the story. So that's the one. That's sound. If it sounds terrible, that's what it is. Rhea and Damien need to win here, and it's funny you say that because the same shit happened last night on Dynamite. The way Jack Perry is now meant to be the number. I mean, it's a little bit different though. It's a little bit different because Daniel Bryan didn't handpick Jack Perry. He said first come, first serve, and then Jack Perry came out. Cody Rhodes tried to give it to KO because he's his friend and he didn't want it. So, but yeah, you are right. Christian is number one contender, but I don't know if it's for a specific time. But he's number one contender because he won the gauntlet match, which I was happy about, by the way. But yeah, you're right. I'm pretty sure Christian yeah, he is. Damien needs his rematch. That's what I said. This is what I'm saying. The tag team match is stupid. Surely it would go, Damien gets a rematch, then Liv and Dom get involved again to cause him problems, and then he has a mixed match tag match. Because really, you caught them already. Yes, Dom and Liv keep running away, but they're not hard to find. Let's not pretend that you can't catch them. Rhea caught Liv, threw her into the ring post, and she nearly died, then let her go. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, this match is really, I'm going to be honest, man, this is more like an AEW type match. This is a match just to showcase the best kind of wrestling. It's not going to showcase anything else. The only story intrigue you can have is if one of them turn on the other. And as I said before, I would love Cody Rhodes to be heel, Homelander settings, but clearly he ain't going to be heel. And KO turning heel isn't that impressive anymore, but he's turned heel so many times. He even went out of his way to bring it up on SmackDown how many times he's turned heel. I turned on this guy. I turned on Kofi. Sorry, Kofi. Come on, man. Nobody cares. So, yeah, this can't main event then. Surely Gunther's going to main event the show. But, yeah, Cody Rhodes is going to win this match because he's not going to lose the title to KO. So that's where I'll go with that. It could have been at least triple threat. Really wanted Randy to get his match with him versus Damon versus Gunther. Simple. I know. Makes sense. But nothing. And moving on to the final match, which is the creme de la creme. This is the pièce de résistance. This is the coup de grace. No, it's not. Because again, stupid stories. Now, Gunther, no story needed. He's the champion. He won the title at SummerSlam. He is the champion, and he's also from Austria, which happens to partner the country of Germany. Perfect. His people, all his people are gonna be there. He's a heel, but he ain't really gonna be a heel there. I don't expect him to grab the mic and tell German people to shut their mouth. So that ain't gonna happen. Randy is gonna hear the noise. They'll cheer for him, but also Gunther's from their country, so you have to deal with that. This whole story was from King of the Ring, Saudi Arabia, which makes no sense, by the way. And I love Randy Orton, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But this is not a Randy. This kind of feud ain't a feud you want to see Randy Orton in. So Gunther beat Randy. Randy's shoulder was kind of up. He moved on. He didn't mention it the next day. He didn't mention it on SmackDown. He didn't mention it on Raw. He didn't mention it on SmackDown. He didn't mention it on Raw. He didn't mention it. I mean, I can keep going. He didn't mention it for about 3 months, bro. And then all of a sudden, Gunther wins the title. And then Randy Orton comes out the next day on Raw. It's happened. Came out the next day on Raw. Said he wants a title shot because the Triple H agreed that he deserves a title shot. And I was like, all right. He's not going to win the match. He's not going to win the match. And now you're going to make, I mean, technically you're not going to make Randy look weak losing to Gunther, but surely you had something else in the pipeline for Gunther instead, like the Damien Priest rematch, and leave Randy for a later date. There's no build up to it. Randy's going to lose. He's going to go to the back of the queue, unless he's going to turn on Cody. Who knows, man? But I got Gunther winning this, of course. I think Randy goes for an RKO and Gunther catches him and puts him in a sleeper hold is what I think is going to happen. Real talk. Andy said, "Do the USA champions and I can't because there's no match. There's no match been made at the moment on WWE.com. I've just gone off there, see what matches I can check if there's anything else, but match in Berlin at the moment because I don't think they're gonna go 7 matches. Let me see match card because it would be Jay versus Braun Breaker, which Jay's not gonna win that. Nope. Give me Sport, Sports Kida. All the matches are the same. Bash of Berlin. UK start time is 6 p.m. Blah, blah, blah. Local time, 7 p.m. for Germany. The match card is Undisputed title. Cody Rhodes versus KO. Gunther versus Randy. CM Punk versus Drew. Mixed tag team. Nope. There's no USA and there's no Intercontinental title on there, so I'm not going to make up a match. Because what's the point? I don't really need to, do I? Anyway, because whoever LA Knight, if he fights, which he's not going to, and whoever Braun Breaker fights, which he's not going to fight either, I don't think, because they would have said it on Raw. Braun Breaker's obviously going to win, and LA Knight's obviously going to win. I can't believe they keep doing this, to be honest. They always like leaving stuff off the card. Doesn't make any sense, but yeah, I'm not going to make up a match for the sake of it. So, just Randy's first match on the card, and Randy had the last support. Pure frustration based on the recent promos or telling on Cody before. Yeah, I wish. On the backlash stint, in my opinion, Bad Bunny versus Damon Priest should have been main evented. If you the context involved. Yeah, Gunther goes on last in this. I'm sure of it, bro. I don't know what happens after. I mean, he's always going to be safe because he's a legend, isn't it? But what happens, Cody? KO match, can't see. Don't know. KO test. Bruv, he's just going to win normal, bruv. Like, he's going to win. KO's going to tease a heel turn when Cody's back's turned, and then Cody's going to turn around, look at him face to face, and then KO's going to shake his hand, and then he's going to hold his hand up, and they're going to cheer instead of turning on him. It's boring. Like, even if KO turned, it would be boring. Does Jay have to win the Fatal 4-Way to then become the number one? Yeah, he does, but he's going to win it. Prediction Gunther counters the RKO, sets up powerbomb, but hits 1. Randy kicks out. Gunther stares into the camera and hits 3 consecutive ones. Terrible. Boring stuff, man. Yes, that's the show. And again, take everything I'm saying with a pinch of salt. Disclaimer: yes, I don't look that excited for it. Why would I be that excited for it? Like, it's a nothing show. Apart from the fact it's in Europe and it's on a decent time for me, and it's in Germany, so I think the crowd would be great. That's great. I think that's cold. I'm happy for Gunther. That's cold. Kaiser. Maybe Kaiser. I think Kaiser comes out and turns. That's what I think is going to happen in this match. What do you think? It's probably a stupid idea, but Randy Orton loses through. Yeah, Randy Orton loses. Maybe Gunther tells Kaiser to leave, and he doesn't need him by his side. Comes back out when he wins, holds his hand up. Gunther and Kaiser. Kaiser kicks him in the balls, bro. And yeah, because Kaiser is German, and Gunther's Austrian, he's German, so he's gonna have to get something there. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a Kaiser heel turn, and of course Kaiser's gonna lose to Gunther after that. I understand, but lead something up, innit? Jay will beat Braun. Unfortunately, that is unbelievable. For who said Jay's gonna beat Braun? No, I said Braun's gonna win, and LA Knight would win. That's what I said. Don't know if you're talking to me anyway, but it's Braun's not losing that title. He's not losing that title for about 10 months, boy. But yeah, there you have it, man. WWE Bash in Berlin preview prediction show. I think in the future I might just do these pre-recorded because, I mean, respect to everyone's over here and that. There's 5 people in the chat, you get me? And this is what always happens. People ask for the show and then you put it on and then they don't turn around. I haven't put it on that weird time. It's not at a normal time I normally do preview prediction show. It's always between 5 and 6, normally 5:30. So yeah, but it's live. Either way, it doesn't make much of a difference. But yeah, I mean, at least if I do it pre-recorded, because what I've done is at the beginning of this show, I left it for 5 minutes so people could come in, so I don't have to restart it and go back over the stuff. So, but yeah, it's gonna be mad because they're gonna compare it to All In, although All In is the WrestleMania of AEW, so this is just a regular PLE show. All In was great. I didn't do a review on it, but I think All In was great. I loved it. I might as well speak about it a bit now. I loved it. I thought it was dope. Um, 0 Hour pre-show was good. I didn't watch it. I did watch it after, but I didn't watch the 0 Hours because I was watching the Liverpool match in Box Park in it. So um, stayed in there with McGuinness and all that, and then watched the Liverpool match. Then came in and then went from the start of the show. But I definitely watched it back after Von Erichs and all that, and Leo Rush, all that business. But the main show was cold. As I said, for me, the only poor match was Mercedes versus Britt Breaker. That match was trash, man. Even I watched it back when I got home. Well, a couple of days after, I watched the whole show back. And yeah, even the crowd on there, terrible, man. Mm-hmm. One thing shocked me about All In is that how many people, like, I don't know, Morris, I don't know if you felt this as well. Like, it felt like there was no breaks in between them. So, like, a match would finish, and then obviously you could see what it was showing on the TV. Then in the bottom corner, it would show what match is next. Then it'll show like a 1 minute video package. It showed like a 1 minute video package, and then the thingy, then the next entrance would come on, and I was sitting there the whole time like they've gone over on time here on someone's match 100%. But I didn't mind it because it's good for me. But everyone just kept leaving their seat and going to the toilet to get drinks and that. And I'm like, bro, I watched like they said Daniel Bryan and Swerve was next, and same with Ospreay and MJF. I seen man getting up to go to the toilet and get drinks and food and that. I said, big man, you know what match is on next, bro? I just sat down, bro. I didn't get up once, I don't think. I didn't get up. I brought my stuff to my seat and then I stayed. So Soraya's definitely misused, man. I can't even laugh at it. It's not funny. It's not even a funny thing to me, man. It's disrespectful, man. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, the video package was mad quick. Something WWE needs to take into account for when you're watching from home, to be honest. They can't take it into account, bro. They can't. AEW doesn't make any they haven't been in profit once yet. WWE make money from it. So them, what did they say? Is it I don't want to lie here. I think they said it's 60. I'll tell you actually. I remember the sponsorships are big money, bro. Like, was it 30,000 for 60 seconds or something like that? I think that's what it is. And then you'll see why there's so many adverts, man. Got it here. WWE sponsor ship revenue prices. Okay. WWE's I just checked and people getting mad about it online as well, man. Yeah, 30,000. Now you realize 30,000 6 second madness, bro. Not to mention the sponsored by Prime and that as well. So yeah, kind of crazy. Oh no, they came super quick with like match finish, person got to the top of the ramp before the person even got to the top of the ramp on the TV, which is fine because obviously in real life when you're watching it, they don't show it. Bottom corner, about 1 minute max. Video package was about a minute as well. Done. And I will say their video package might be better as well. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like the video packages showed an actual story complete, man. So I didn't mind that either. Big up, and I hope you well. We're actually about to leave, but love for the love. WWE video package and breaks between matches are intolerable compared to. Yeah, I know. But as I said, one's making money and one's the reason why AEW can do that. They're not making any money between the matches in it. It's like an ad. There's no ads. There's no ads between them, so there's no ads. You can't make money. WWE's making about 90,000 maybe between every segment. There's normally like 1 or 2 ads on in it, so let's say 60,000 per segment. There's one after every single match. 5 matches. It's big money. It's big moolah still. I hate it though. I definitely hate it. I wish they had like I don't know. Tell you what I'm looking forward to though. When WWE goes to Netflix, the ads are going to be different on it, so they won't need it now because the revenue's coming from Netflix. So then we don't have stupid ads on everything, bro. But you think that it's not even just that. In WWE, what's getting on my nerves now, which I'm not gonna complain too much away. The matches themselves are sponsored in it. So it used to be just the ads. Now the matches are sponsored. So as you saw, if you remember at WrestleMania, which this threw me right off. The Usos match was sponsored by like Dude Ass Wipes. Crazy. Dude Ass Wipes, bro. Big match at WrestleMania. Craziness. Couldn't believe it. Big up Yusuf thinks Randy will win. After that, cock up on Raw with the main event, bringing Netflix to mate. Listen. There's been some terrible stuff on Raw. Feels like we're going backwards, man. And I noticed that everyone's not talking about it because they love Triple H so much. Guess what? I love Triple H too, but I'm not gonna lie. Like everyone blamed it on Vince before Raw, and Vince ain't here, bro. And Raw's worse than it was before, bro. So basically, what I found out is, which I knew anyway, is if there's no Roman Reigns, there's no Brock Lesnar. Well, good luck with that because they are the people who draw everyone in, bro. They are. Big up, son. Hope you're well, man. I'm guessing you just watched the Champions League draw. Couldn't even give it. Yeah, decent. But yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is, man. This terrible Raws, waiting that long for Howdy's debut. We missed half of it because of TNT. I know. I didn't like it anyway, to be honest. I know that I didn't do a reaction video to it because I said I was going to do less of them. It was on. I did the Braun Breaker and thingy on TikTok, but not Braun Breaker. Sorry, flipping out, man. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. But I didn't like the debut. I don't want to be that guy, man. I know people enjoy it. I enjoy the stuff around it, but as I said, man, this didn't work when Bray was alive, man. So if you want me to buy into this now, you need to make it even. You need to go whatever Bray would have done. You need to go above and beyond because Bray was the brains behind it all, and it didn't work when Bray was alive. They fired him. I think people forget that he didn't leave. They got rid of him. People are forgetting the stuff happened with the Fiend and Randy and Alexa and stuff like that. So I don't like the way Uncle Howdy looks. I don't like Uncle Howdy's long grey hair. I don't like the mask is all weird and stuff like that. He's gonna have to stay in that like Kane and Undertaker. Well, Kane did. I understand that, but man, having a match for like 13 minutes with Chad Gable. I love Chad Gable, but ain't Uncle Howdy supposed to have some powers, bro? Some super strength or something? How did he stay in the match that long and get beat up for a long period of time? Crazy. Listen, I love Bray. I think Bo's cold. I'm always going to support because I like him. But my opinion on it is what I said. And if it changes, then I'll be happy to be wrong. But at the moment, I don't think it's going to work. I just don't think it's going to work. And so at some point, WWE will start inputting way more into the story, creative, like Bray didn't want. And it'll get silly. So we'll see who they target next. Maybe the Judgment Day or someone. The faction's trash as well. Are we gonna lie? The faction's trash, bro. Joe Gacy cold. He was cold on NXT. I'll give him that. Rowan wasn't in the company anymore. Nikki Cross was walking around backstage like a zombie. She tried to throw a title in the bin and botched that as well. And Loomis got fired. And guess what? What happened when they all got fired because we did shows? Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Loomis don't talk anyway, bro. This money would work better on NXT, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I got the merch, I got the toys, I got the gear and all that. But yeah, man. Nah, Hollywood Rock, I seen it, man. I ain't do no watch along for it, you know that like that. Yeah, man. I can't even talk about the Wyatts anymore. It's gonna wind me up. Like I said, if it didn't work when Bray was here, then you're gonna have to go out your way, bro. You're gonna have to go above and beyond to make it work, bro. If you can't make it work, then just forget about it, man. Move on, because as we know, man, like you can do more. There's much more stuff you can do. Bro, they just should have done the Wyatt family. None of the supernatural business. Just do the Wyatt family. That would have worked. But hey ho, what do I know, man? I'm just your friendly neighborhood savage, bro. I'm just a fan of wrestling, innit? So that's their job to sort that out. Anyway, big up to everyone who joined in that. I know not many of you joined, some of you joined late, but that's all cool in that, man, as well. Like I said, probably do the pre-win predictions as just a pre-recording next time. A little bit quicker for me than setting up. Also, watch along on Saturday, 5:55, because we're going live at 6 and 7 local time Germany, I think, because they're 1 hour ahead of us. So yeah, be interesting, man. I'll be honest, I've done all the pay-per-views on it, but a half don't even want to, bro. But I'm gonna do it because I just keep up the streak and that, bro. But I'll have the Man City West Ham match on the side as well, just to keep me. I'm sure the pay-per-view is gonna be really fun. But at the end of it, once the dust is settled and we realize there's no stories, it is what it is. Big up to everyone in the chat. Love for the love. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Friday tomorrow, so Saturday, watch along. If anything happens in between, I'll throw a video together. But yeah, until then, man, you already know the vibes. Right.